Okay, hello, Professor. It's me, Sun Yupeng, student number A199100. I'm so sorry that since you the group assessment is so late because I also have another group assessment for the presentation. My classmates tell me I need to prepare more part for the presentation because we only have 4 members. So it's a little late. I'm so sorry, Professor. And now I will start the group assessment about the EPPE 2024. Okay, you can look at the title. It's my group assessment title. And the first part is the introduction. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my group assessment. In this video, I will talk about some big trends and challenges happening in world, Malaysia and China in 2025 and beyond. These include how people spend money and why some young people end up in debt. How new technology like smartphones is changing the economy. Why some companies can keep price that same even when the economy changes. That's very important question to let people know what is the economy. And in early 2025, global smartphone shipments rose by 1.5% to more than 300 million units. Samsung leads with 19.9, Apple follows with 19. In Malaysia, 877 young people were declared bankrupt in 2024, which is 20, 21 points increase. Nearly half of the cases were caused by personal loans. Companies like Change and Air Areas are growing fast. In 2024, Change earned over 1.7 billion in revenues with more than 6,400 stores worldwide. Purpose and structure of the video. Our global is to, sorry, not our, is me, only me, to explain how these real life events contact with macroeconomic stories. We will cover 3 main topics: young debates and spending behavior, how smartphones affect the economy using the RBC model, why some companies like Air Areas and Chase have strictly price using the new CAS model. And that's the introduction is the first part about the young people. For the young spending and battery in Malaysia, from 2020 to 2025, over 5,200 Malaysians under 34 were declared back. Maybe I think I make a mistake that I do not need to use so more data for the group assessment example. So the first question is why are so many young people in debate? Many follow the formal and yellow middle state. They want to keep up with trends, buy something like the laptop, like the AirPods, like the smartphones or others. The young people's demands is more than other people, like the I mean people's cost more money. Especially the young people cost more money for their desire, and they want to keep up with trends by something also, but not they not know the money is so hard to get, and they only use the people or BNPL to control their life. So make more mistake for in their economic life and without thinking about the long-term impact. I think we can use the economics three two things to explain why they are thinking this and they will make a mistake. And the first is our age. Young people compare themselves to others. If their friends are buying new things, buying new laptop or other things, they will want to compare. They feel pressure and to do the same, even if they cannot afford it. And the second thing is LCIH. People borrow money when they are young and expect to pay it back later when they earn more. I think these things can help us to understand why young people overspend and fall into debt. And you can see I write some things about the first the young people things, and the second part is the impact or not impact. In I'm so sorry. I'm so afraid about my speaking is so fast. Maybe or other things. I'm sorry that, Professor. And for the second part, how does this affect the economy? We can use the real business circle model to explain this. RBC theory says that big changes in the economy are often caused by changes in technology. Smartphones improve so fast, business and works can do more in less time. This is a positive I'm so sorry, shock, which shifts the aggregate supply courier to the right. At the same time, people buy new phones and applications, which increase aggregate demand. So smartphones lead to more output, more jobs, and more spending. It's very important because you can see so many famous China companies such as Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo are like this. This company to create more new smartphones and give more jobs for the labor and to make the economic growth. So you can see the 5 points in this page. And the next page is we'll talk about the company in the Malaysia. The areas always buy the plane. By this company's plane fly to the Malaysia. I'm sorry, that just a sentence, just a talk, just a talk. I'm sorry. Air is known as one of the world's best low-cost airlines, yeah, as you know. And I think we will talk about the company according to the new Chinese model. Some price in the economy are slow to change because charging price has a cost, and the companies want to keep a stable brand image. There is less competition in the markets because if one company can control more than 16 or 17 consumer, they will be lazy. I think maybe it's lazy because I use some easy word to explain. So that's why the company maybe is so famous and so big, but they also will be the economic growth will be down. And you can see this contacting story with real life issues. That's I will explain that I write the not I make the PPT by sentence and I speak by myself. Maybe I only use some keywords to tell me how to describe my opinion. So maybe it's have many mistakes. I'm so sorry that for Professor. So let's go to the conclusion. So the conclusion, I think your debate in Malaysia is rising due to social pressure and easy credit. IH and LCIH explain why young people borrow and spend too early. And smartphones also, we have had talked about increase productively and demand, which first the RBC model. They have drive economic growth, such as smart phone companies or the AI companies. I think you also know the AI company, the DeepSeek. Yeah, it's a very famous and very good application. And for the companies like the that we talk about like the areas and the charge show price radically, and the new price model explains why price don't always change fast in real life. I think my suggestions is for the young people is education. Education teach young people better financial skills so they can manage more wisely, or maybe they can mm, start more knowledge about how to control their money. That's the education and knowledge can let people be better, and the sport technology and the innovation to keep the economic growing for the smartphones companies, and make the markets more competitive to avoid the bad effects of price reductly. And that's all. I'm so sorry because the presentation is so bad. Um, Maybe I can be better if I read again, but I only use the keywords to describe my opinion. So maybe it's so bad. Okay, that's all, Professor. I'm so sorry that. Hope you have a nice day. Okay, bye.